Dylan Kimlin live back from the Yeppoon Pickleball Festival, currently covering the Australian Pickleball Seniors events. The gentlemen have just got straight into it. Net roll's good. And I believe the side of Little and Selby have a 2-point lead. We'll get a score confirmation from our gentleman currently with ball in hand. Couldn't quite catch that. We'll find out on the next play, but great shot there to put it away. I was just having a chat. Apparently Little, who's we just had a... There we go. It's 1-0-1. We just had a discussion regarding the score. So Little, who currently has ball in hand, unfortunately pulled his hammy this week. So absolutely incredible effort that he's out there on the courts right now. Has assisted his side to a 2-point lead. 2-0. Sounds like this is an all Gold Coast affair. All the gentlemen are going toe to toe. That's a great shot there by Little. (3-0-1). I am back. I do apologise for muting. I was wondering so I can confirm it's Little and Selby, not Little and Selby. Made sure that the spelling is correct. And if you've ever been on one of my broadcasts before, I always try and ask the players how to pronounce the spelling of our last name. We've got some wonderful, and I say that with a touch of sarcasm, a wonderful array of long and many syllable last names in our Australian pickleball scene. So if you are one of the people that happen to end up on the broadcast, whether it's mine or anyone really, and you do have a nice extravagant last name to pronounce, just let your commentator know how to pronounce it. That's a great approach. Ball still live. Good volley here. And just wide. Little trying for the highlight play. Well played, both sides. 1-5-2. Yeah, Selby putting it away. Well played. 5-1. Such a great vibe right now at the Yeppoon Pickleball Festival. Everyone's having such a good time. Got a really good crowd on both, you can see on the left side of the courts there, but also there's a huge mass of people just to the right. Can't see them on the camera, but it's just so cool. Everyone's either playing or come down to cheer on their friends and family. Beautiful shot. Selby down the line. Absolutely perfect. (7-1). Now this game will be playing to 15. Whichever side will reach 8 first, they will rotate. And when I say rotate, they'll swap to the other side of the court. Win by 2. Now the reason we do rotate, if you did tune into any of the footage, oh, great smash, well placed. If you did tune into any of the QPC footage that we did the swapping of sides is kind of redundant because you're in an indoor environment. There's no wind, there's no sun. It's just go out and hit the ball. But when you're playing outdoors like we are right now, and we're on a beautiful little coastal town of Yeppoon, Collins and Lee making an early charge here, 4-7. But the coastal towns such as Yeppoon do have quite a strong breeze. And obviously, if you're into kite flying, that's great. But the little pickleballs that we use, they do get affected by the wind quite a bit. Nice approach. Lobs there. Selby on attack. Oh, good effort. Really nice presence of the net there by Selby and Little, keeping the pressure on. So the reason we rotate, as the wind is currently blowing from the right to left of screen that you are currently looking at. Net roll's good. Little on the recovery. Nice speed up. Collins and Lee 1 point off of it. So we do rotate because some people do struggle with the wind. Ball's still live. Selby keeping it in. And that's a side out. 7-6-1. So whichever side will get 8 first will rotate. And then the wind is still in play. But if you're really struggling with the right to left or the sun, for example, as you can see, that's a great cover there. We've got a switch play and the ball has gone out. The swapping of the sides just ensures that all players have a fair experience. 7-6-2, the little approach. Third shot drive just short. Little on attack here, Selby getting involved. Ooh, just short. Nicely played from all players. Been really high level games thus far. Our last two that we've covered in the broadcasts have been very close. We have exactly the same here, 7-7. And any tournament director will tell you the reason. It's your goal to have close games. You don't want blowouts. That's 8-7. Lee and Collins taking the lead, and both sides will rotate. Both sides should rotate. Oh, never mind. 7-7. That's a side out. It was called out. 7-7-2. But any tournament director worth their salt will tell you that they want close games. It's no good for anyone involved. As we have a side out here, Lee and Collins, 7-7. Yeah, no tournament director wants blowouts. And thus far, we've only had close games. It means your seeding is pretty much spot on. Nice attack there by Selby. Second server, 7-7-2. 8-7, players will rotate. Lee and Collins taking the lead. Considering they had a 6-point deficit early on, that's really well played for them to get back into it. And the players will get a 1 minute break should they decide to use it. I think a lot of players don't realise they get a 1 minute when they're rotating. 8-7-2. I believe each game will also get 2 timeouts. Nice roll, great shot. 2 timeouts as well as a medical timeout should they decide to use it. That wonderful shot that we just saw down the line apparently was a complete miss-hit. So players are having a good laugh about it. Drives on approach. Great smash, well played, and kept out of the kitchen. nothing worse than doing an amazing smash and then finding your big toes hanging over the line. Oh, the ball's there. Somehow defied gravity and has crept back over. 11-7. Collins and Lee on fire right now. Yeah, well played. Nice subtle angle there via Little, and just put it just out of reach. Little and Selby have to try and start building some momentum here. They had it all early in the game, but after that explosive play by Little and Lee and Collins, great shot there by Little. Collins and Lee have themselves a healthy lead. Selby and Little will be doing what they can to cut that deficit down. Nice serve. Oh, is it called on the line? We'll see what it's... It looks like they've given it. That is a very good point, actually. He wasn't sure whether that hit the line or not, and someone in the crowd said, well, if you're undecided, and that's spot on. If you haven't ever played a tournament and you wonder, obviously rec play, it's like, yeah, whatever, you just have fun, but when you're playing tournaments, if you're unsure of the call, whether it's in or out, it should always benefit your opposition. And that goes out. I know there's a lot of people listening right now that they all play for sheep stations and gold medals, but the spirit of the game is always more important. 11-9-1. Selby just short on that smash attempt. 12-9. Nice shot by Little. It's often hard to get a drive down the middle when you're versing a left and right-handed duo, but Little's done exactly that. Drive attempt not to be. Side out. Little to serve. 9-12. Nine 12-2. Selby with ball in hand. Nice. Ooh. Fifth chop drop there by Selby was great, but just needed to get the paddle out of the way then. Got some crowd interference here. It's so good. This has been an ongoing thing here with the seniors event thus far. Everyone's, net rolls egg, great smash, nice recovery. But the crowd have been chirping away for pretty much all of these games that I've covered, and it's all good fun. Lots of banter. 13-9-1. Lee and Collins slowly edging towards that victory number of 15 that they need. Second server. 13-9-2. Oh, what a shot. Great recovery, keeping in mind, as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Little did have hamstring issues earlier in the week. It's amazing to see him out on the courts. Looked like he pulled up a bit gingerly there. Hopefully he's okay. 14-9. Smash to finish it. Well played. 15-9. Duo of Lee and Collins will take the victory. Little and Selby pretty happy with that effort though, however. Only a 6-point deficit in the end. Well, I imagine we're going to keep on going with the games. Thank you once again for tuning in. We'll finish up with a quick commercial and then get straight into our next games. Thank you.
Mr. Real Estate Rockhampton is a well-respected name in central Queensland. But if you thought they're just another real estate agent, think again. Selling, buying, looking to invest, looking for a place to rent or somewhere to set up your business. The highly energetic and passionate team at Mr. Real Estate Rockhampton are here to help you achieve your property goals. For all things real estate, talk to the team who are all things real estate all the time. Mr. Real Estate Rockhampton. Call 4922 2244.